have lots and lots and lots of makeup. Probably a little more than an individual person would need. But aren't you guys curious? Like, what are her absolute favorite products? Like, what are her go-to no-brainer products? Yes, in today's video, I'm going to talk about all the products that have never failed me, and I can guarantee you guys that would never fail you guys as well. So, if you watch today's video, you are set. You are freaking set for this festive season. I'm going to explain, give you guys demo of all the products that I absolutely know if you buy it, it is going to be worth your money and you won't regret it. So with all that being said, hello everybody, welcome back to our channel. This is your favorite Subhankhi. Now compared to all other videos, today's video will include lots of makeup from each category, and I'll explain why you need this, why you don't need this. But don't get pressurized to buy all of them. You don't need all. Just pick the products that your heart wants to have. In fact, I don't even use all the products in one sitting for one makeup look. So don't worry if you can't buy all of them. You don't need them. Okay, just a disclaimer. Anyway, every time I show you guys my tray, but unfortunately today I do not have any tray. No tray can accommodate all of them, so I freaking have spread it all over the floor. Anyway, you don't need all this information. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and let's go. Hi. I think you already know what I'm going to do in this video, so let's jump in right now. So first of all, after we are done with skin prep like I'm right now, which is basically your CTM and sunscreen, of course, the first step is primer. Yes, don't skip it, okay? You need it to make your makeup look less cakey, last long. You always ask me how to last it longer. Primer is the key to that. Now, if you have oily skin, go for a matte primer, and if you have dry skin, go for a dewy primer. I have personally a lot of large pores and a very dry face, so I go for first a primer that will fill up my pores and make it look like a plain canvas, and then on top of that, after filling my pores, I go for a dewy primer, which are basically these two. So this is the Nykaa Spray Me Up face primer. This is the smaller mini version. I think I'll recommend the minis only. Don't have to pay like 500 rupees, 600 rupees and buy the bigger one. This lasts you really long. Now, secondly, I have Mars God's Glow primer. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful product. Gives you shine on your face. It feels like a beauty oil, and both of them are very, very, very affordable. I too even sometimes use this when my skin feels a little dry or dull, you know, just as a moisturizing oil. Gives me super glowy, dewy face. Trick is to use the tiniest amount because you can turn a little oily very easily if you don't use the right amount. If you have oily skin, please don't pick this up. Now we are all prep and primed. Next up, for me at least, is to color correct all my hyperpigmentations out there. So how will you know that you have hyperpigmentation? Your décolletage, which is this area, has the least amount of hyperpigmentation, at least for me. So I should see that whether my whole face looks like this skin tone. But however it is not, we can see a lot of hyperpigmentation, discoloration, a lot of acne marks. Then we have also around the mouth like these lines, smile lines, and yeah, so all in all, I do have quite a bit of hyperpigmentation, so which I need to correct before applying foundation or concealer. My no-brainer color corrector has to be this one, Insight's Pro Concealer Palette in the color corrector shade. Now, the reason I love this one is because it has so many colors in it, and also this orange color is not too dark, not too light, so it perfectly corrects my skin. The formula is a little thick, which helps in color correction as well. Also, it has a contour shade, which absolutely goes with my contour shade. So all in all, it's a very worth it product. I specifically use fingers to blend my color corrector so that I don't end up using way too much than I actually need. And also lastly, I dab with my sponge to take away any extra coverage from the ends without touching the actual region. This is how it should look, your face. Your face should be slightly orangey, not like a whole orange mess. Next up for me is foundation. You can go ahead with concealer as well as your wish. I just basically like to apply the whole face color and then apply anything else on top. I do have a lot of foundations, BB creams, but I think I'll give you two options that you can never go wrong with. Yes, I'm that confident. So these are the two foundations. Actually, neither of them are foundation, at least not marketed as. So this is Mars BB Cream, Skin Perfecting Color Correcting BB Cream. I have the shade Fair with me. Now this one is Blue Heaven's Fresh and Flawless Skin Hydrating Tint. Both of them has a beautiful skin-like formula. It melts and blends onto your skin, and how I apply it, blend it with brush, sponge, doesn't matter. It looks so flawless, seamless, perfect, and mind you, I do have a lot of texture. Also, I love the consistency. It's neither too thick nor too thin, runny, and hence perfectly sets well with my powder and doesn't crease or give any smile line creases or nothing like that after solid 4 to 5 hours. So I love both of them. If you are scared which one you're gonna buy this time, I would say go ahead with any one of them. You can never go wrong with this. Now that our base is done, I go with concealers and cream contours at the same time and then blend it out later on. So these two products that I'm about to show you guys never changes. They are constant. They are my rock actually. When I'm running late, These two are the only things that I do, and it works for me beautifully. The concealer that I love and swear by is the Insights HD concealer. It's a full coverage concealer. I love it because I have a lot of hyperpigmentations and I do not want to build up. This gives me one swipe full coverage, which I have never seen any concealer doing to my face. Secondly, this dries out or sets quickly, which is also something I like, because of course if it's quickly dries and sets, it's not going to move, it's not going to budge, which is great if you have hyperpigmented skin. So it's gonna be there, sit there all day long and lock. That's why I love this concealer. In fact, now the cream contour, I have a lot of cream contours that I like and love, but there's only one that I swear by, and I'm gonna tell you why. I think the color is so different than any other contours. I always feel like all the cream contours and bronzers that I try feels like a little bit reddish to my skin, and hence does not look pretty, does not look put together. But however, this color is so good, has no red in it. So if you have pink undertone, you might want to avoid this one. However, olive skin tones will love this product. So what is it? Nothing is written here, so you must be wondering. So this is actually NY Base full coverage concealer in the shade 4, Chestnut Pretzel 4, I hope. Okay, we look snatched. I love this base, you know, looks so flawless. This combination, I love it. So everybody, do you wanna guess what will be the next product? Yeah, correct, blush. At this point though, I think everybody will understand. It's a very hard decision, by the way. I have so many blushes and to choose and pick one from there, but I finally did it. Yes, clap for me, everybody. When it comes to not thinking anything, these two are the products I'll pick, and that's because these two are the most pigmented cream blushes I own. These two are so pigmented that I have to very carefully like take the tiniest amount, otherwise I'll not only turn tomato, I'll turn tomato garden. And also, to be honest, I love pigmented blushes because sometimes I just don't want to build up. I just don't want to do that. I just want to apply 10 layers to get my optimum level. So if you are considering that, I have picked these two, and these two are no brainer. But that does not mean that all other blushes that I recommend are not good, and I'm gonna suggest you more and more blushes in this month only, so that you understand which one to buy before you have to look pretty and celebrate your festivals. Okay, enough talking. These two are the products. So these are my, I think, first ever owned cream blushes, and I still now, after 2 years of having them, I love it till to death. And this one is, so I think bought it 3-4 months back, and I love it as well because nobody tells you how pigmented this is. I think there are lots and lots of cream blushes in a pot, but I think this is the most pigmented and least priced among all of them. These are cream blushes from Alia by Farhad. It's an Instagram page. You have to DM them to place order. This is Cups and Lashes Full Her. If you have my skin tone, you can even bronze with this shade. I love these 3 shades. Also, another thing that is very important when it comes to cream blushes is that if it's too greasy or too creamy, it's going to crease on your face. However, if it's too thick, you are not going to blend it properly. On that case, these formulas are brilliant. These are at the right consistency, creamy yet not too creamy, not too tight. With the slightest pinch of product, you get face full of pigment. Go ahead, try them out. I don't say it often, but I would recommend these cream blushes to all the oily skin people as well. Now we can set our face. It's time to set and lock all these creams and move to the powder product. So I like to set my face in 2 steps. First, I like to go with a setting spray. For that, I've been loving this product recently. So this is the Mars Seal the Dill Makeup Fixer, and it does kind of seal a little bit, and if you use it with a loose powder, it's gonna really seal your makeup and last you long time. For me, a no-brainer loose powder has to be this one. This is the NY Base Loose Setting Powder. I have the shade Translucent one. The powders are so freaking fine. Oh my god, it just sets my skin in one swipe. It gives you a soft matte kind of under eyes, and I love it. After using this, my face never creases. So if you are looking for a loose powder that is going to control your oil, make you blurred, creaseless, last your makeup for a really long time, I think you might want to check this one out. Now I go for a contouring, powder contouring, or even sometimes bronzing, and no brainer for me in this category will be these 3 products. Now this product, if you are really under budget, really, you can go ahead with this one because this doesn't come only with bronzer but with blush and highlighter, and all of them are absolutely stunning pigmented shades. So these are the shades I have. Love this bronzer way too much. Now secondly, for bronzer, I have this one, this Fit Me compact powder in the shade Toffee. This is also an absolutely really beautiful bronzer shade for me. Now another recent purchase will be this one, and I've been absolutely loving this product since then. So this is more of the shade of a contour for me. I have the shade, I think, Deep Brown with me. So this is the NY Base Pro Contour and Bronze. All of this powder blends really good, yet being so affordable, and doesn't look patchy, chalky, and even you don't need to apply extra pressure to blend it. It's just quick and easy. Now for face, I think we are left only with powder blushes and highlighters. I have 2 options for you guys. That is, one is very budget friendly, multi-purpose, and the other one is a little fancy, bougie, yet keeping in mind the budget. Also, both of them I have in the peach shade. Of course. If you want to try out any other shade, you can. There are lots and lots of shades they have. So the multi-purpose one is this one. So this is the Revolution Relove Blush. I have this beautiful shade, which is, I think, Queen. What a name! Queen product for you queens. So this is a beautiful, stunning peach shade. Yeah, peach shade, not coral. And this highlighter is also stunning, blinding. Now you can go for this one, or if you want to be a little fancy, you can go for this too. Now these two together does the same thing as this one. So for blush, I have this Peri Pera Sunshine Cheek blush. It's a K-beauty blush. I included this because this is one of a kind. I love it. This is so freaking fancy yet so affordable, and the packaging is so sturdy. Also, when I bought it, when it was new, it was written "You always shine," and for me it's such a beautiful message. Also, the color is absolutely stunning. I have the shade Hazelnut with me, and I think this is a really beautiful muted peachish brownish shade that I love, and it's a very matte powder blush, supremely pigmented. You know, sometimes when you come across this type of shades which are very light and pale, and even considering K-beauty products, this is really pigmented and looks absolutely stunning on your face. Now, as I told you guys, if you want to be a little fancy, of course, because festivities are the time of the year when we try to indulge in ourselves and try to be a little fancy. We are not that all year round, we know that. So I kept this highlighter as well as option. I've been using it continuously. Never thought that I'm going to fall in love with this product when I bought it actually. So this is the Huda Moji Rose Glow highlighter from Cosmetic Hub. This is, I think, the replica of Huda Beauty Rose highlighter, and my god, this replica is so stunning. I wonder what will be the original one is. So this highlighter is blinding as always. You guys keep asking me whether there is any shimmer particles in it. No, the powders are very fine and glowy. It's not chunky glitters, shimmers out there. Don't worry, I'm never going to give you anything like that. I have face full of textures. So this is also absolutely stunning highlighter. So looking at my eyes, you know that it's time for the eyes now. Now for mascara, I have this product which is absolutely bomb at such an affordable price. So I'm talking about the Mars mascara. Yes, the famous Mars mascara. Mine is almost completely empty, so I use it on my lower lash line nowadays. This is such a stunning product, gives you such a beautiful volume as well as lift. Oh my god, it looks so beautiful. But if you use it too much, it may turn a little clumpy. For me, it doesn't matter. I love it. Absolutely stunning product at such price. So you might want to pick this up this time. For lashes, I use only one brand, from Amazon. You're gonna find it on Amazon. Go ahead, check them out. Again, absolutely beautiful, affordable product. Okay, eyeshadow palette. Now for eyeshadows, I do have quite a lot of products to be honest, but I feel like if I am not into this content creation thing, I would probably own 3 palettes, and I'm gonna show you these 3 affordable yet high quality palettes. And if you own these 3, I think you are set for your life. I don't think you need any more. First of all, you need to have nude palettes. I think you have higher chance to leave your house with brown eyelids than a cut crease blue green smoky eye. I don't think you're gonna dress like Euphoria characters every day. So nudes are the way to go, girlies. Now you can be a little, fancy and go for warm nude palettes and cool nude palettes separately, but I would prefer you to invest first in warm nude palettes, and I have 2. First of all, this one. This is the Swiss Beauty Ultimate Shadow Palette in the shade 4. Now cool one would be, I think, shade 1 or 2. I don't remember. Now secondly, this palette. I love it because I am a peach person, peach head, and I think most of you guys also love peaches. That's why I wanted to include this. This palette out here, girlies, is the only peach palette you would ever crave for. And special mention to this color, which I hit pan on, because this is a stunning, beautiful, blinding inner corner highlight. So pigmented, no patchiness, blends like a dream. Love this Kiss Beauty palette. Also, you can use some of these colors as blushes. So yeah, now let's come to the colorful palette. I think the only highly pigmented, beautiful, colorful palette you would need is this one. Yes, everybody, it's all the colors that you are looking at is stunningly pigmented. This palette is a well-balanced matte and shimmer and glitter shades. So you can create multiple looks with this palette. So that's why I recommend this palette so much. This is the Mars Mesmerize palette. Love it. Okay, let's talk about lip products. I have quite a lot of products actually, a whole tray. Yes, I think this is the only video I think you need before buying, shopping for anything this festive season. So please like this video and keep it in your little folder. From lip liners to lipsticks to lip tints to lip glosses to matte lipsticks to lip stains to lip balms. Oh my god, I have it all. And everything under, I think, 300, 200. So yeah, in that range. So let's start with lip balms. The one lip balm that I've been loving and using it way too much is this lip balm from My Glam. Now this one I love it because of the formula. It's so creamy and beautiful and stays. I apply it when I head to bed at night, and when I woke up in the morning, I still have beautiful rosy lips. lips. I have the shade Cherry with me. It's so pretty and pigmented. Tiniest amount you need. Let's start with lip liners. I have two. I'm so sorry. I keep recommending you guys these lip liners because I actually love the shade. So the first one is this lip liner from In Color in the shade L18 Wine. Secondly, I have this lip liner. Yeah, very long. From Wet n Wild in the shade Chestnut. By the way, if you guys are wondering, my lip shade today is a cocktail of I think 4-5 lipsticks. All these lipsticks you see are totally budge proof. If you love a budge proof lipstick that you apply and will stay all day, won't move a bit, won't fade away a bit, these are the products you need in your life. Also, if you are wearing masks, these are the products you need in your life. So the first one has to be a lip tint. It's from Blue Heaven. It's the Silk and Stain lip tint. I have the shade Brick Beauty with me. It's really pretty. It has a very sheer coverage, but when it dries down, it gives a really nice pretty color on your lips that stays all day and doesn't dry you out as well. Next up, I have these three lipsticks from Mars Cosmetics. Now, if I have to choose one, I would definitely choose this one for you guys for the festivity, but I don't think you can buy single pieces. I of course have this on my lips. I would recommend you guys this plum shade because this is so different. I can guarantee you that these shades you don't have in your collection. I can guarantee you that. Go for the set plum. You are going to love it, and these are so budge proof. Secondly, this liquid lipstick from Cast & Lashes. This is very recent one, but I love it because how liquid lipsticks is not drying on my chapped lips. That is like a freaking news for me. This is not drying, but at the same time manages to be matte and non-transferable. I also have this on my lips. Okay, let's talk about all the other lipsticks that I love. The formula as well as the color, the shade. These are not matte. These have a little velvety finish, velvety satin finish, and that's why it's non-transferable, of course. Let's start with this lipstick. I love the shade. It's from Blur India. The name is, ladies and gentlemen, Me. This brown shade. This is so dark and so pretty. Can be a little bit drying when you are putting on your face, but after that, it's so beautiful. It has a slight satin finish to it, not fully matte. A very old favorite. This is Nykaa's creamy matte lipstick in the shade Wake Up Makeup. Love the shade. So unique and beautiful. So pretty. Now it's the time for lip glosses, bitches. So, you guys, I have quite a few good options out here. First of all, I want to talk about this lip gloss, which is my oldest favorite lip gloss. This is Insight's lip gloss in the shade 08 Glitz. I love this shade. Light nude lip gloss that goes well with your nude lipsticks. Without changing the lipstick shade, this is the one for you guys. I mean, look how much I have finished. It's kind of almost empty. The next one is this one. It's NY-based Gloss Getter lip gloss in the shade Caramel Cashew. Now, this is a beautiful dark nude lip gloss. When you're gonna use this lip gloss, you don't need any lipstick underneath. I feel like a lip liner with this lip gloss, you are all set. Okay, lastly, this is the most beautiful lip gloss, I think. Yes, everybody, I'm talking about Blue Heavens. I think I've been using this for like 4 to 5 days now. Yes, less than a week, and I've fallen head over heels for this lip gloss. Oh my god. When you apply this, it has kind of a blue shift to it, and it has tiny particles. Not too big, don't worry. It gives you the most stunning, beautiful lips. This is a clear gloss, and I think I'm so proud of myself for picking especially the clear gloss because it's so beautiful. Let me tell you, to look stunning, sexy, you don't need anything on your lips. You just need this product. Nothing. Just bare lip and this lip gloss. You're gonna look so good. You're gonna look like goddess. So it's the Lush and Juicy lip plumping one. This has a plumping effect as well. Yes, I know. Cherry on top. I have this on my lips right now. Love this product. Go ahead, buy this one. This is a no-brainer. So yeah, that's it for today's video. I hope you have enjoyed today's video. It's a lot of information, a little less fun. So I hope you liked it. All the products will be linked in the description box below. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I'm gonna go now. I'll meet you guys in my next video. Until then, be happy and bye.
Ooh, I'm gonna pull up shawty to the side. She keep coming at me every day and night. Yeah, ooh. When I left, I told him I would get it right. Yeah, break bread and break hearts. Don't get me started now. Break laws, got lockjaw, little shawty.